The Boy Who Wanted to Learn Fear, Part 1. A father had two sons. Matt, the oldest, was very intelligent and knew how to adapt to everything. Hans, the youngest, was stupid and could not learn anything. When the father needed help, he asked Matt to do it, but there were two things Matt did not want to do: going out at night or walking past the cemetery. Matt always said, "Oh no, father, I'm not going there. It's scary." Matt was scared of everything. He was even scared of ghost stories. Hans, however, couldn't understand that feeling. He thought, "I'm not scared. That might be a skill that I know nothing about." One day, the father told Hans, "You're getting big and strong. You have to learn something so that you can earn money." "Oh, father," Hans said, "I would like to learn something. I would like to learn to be scared." His brother laughed and said, "How stupid is my brother!" The father sighed and said, "You will learn to be scared, all right, but you won't earn money with that." The Boy Who Wanted to Learn Fear, Part 2. A short time later, the sacristan came to visit, and the father told him about his youngest son. The sacristan said he could teach Hans to be scared. The father liked the idea, and so the sacristan took Hans into his home and told him his job was to ring the bell of the church. One day, the sacristan woke Hans up at midnight, told him to get up, climb to the church tower, and ring the bell. Hans reached the top of the stairs and was about to take the rope to ring the bell when he saw a white figure on the stairs. "Who's there?" he shouted, but the figure didn't move. "Answer me!" shouted Hans, "or get out of here!" But the sacristan didn't move, so that the boy would think he was a ghost. Hans shouted once again, "What do you want here? Speak, or I will throw you down the stairs." The sacristan didn't make a sound, and he stood there as if he were made of stone. Hans shouted at him a third time, and then he ran towards the ghost and pushed him down the stairs. The boy then rang the bell, went home, got into bed, and fell asleep. The Boy Who Wanted to Learn Fear, Part 3. The sacristan wife was worried about her husband, so she woke up Hans and asked him, "Where is my husband?" "I don't know," Hans answered, "but someone was standing on the stairs. He didn't move or say anything, so I thought he was a thief and I pushed him down the stairs." The wife ran to the tower and found her husband. His leg was broken. She took him to the house and then ran to Hans' father. "Your boy," she shouted, "has done something terrible. Get him out of my house." The father became so angry that he threw his son out of his house. "I never want to see you again," he said. Hans replied, "Okay, but give me 50 gold pieces." The Boy Who Wanted to Learn Fear, Part 4. In the morning, Hans took his 50 gold pieces, went out of the road, and kept saying to himself, "I want to be scared. I want to be scared." A man heard the boy and asked him to come with him. They went to an inn where they spent the night. When the innkeeper heard of the boy's wish, he laughed and said, "If that's what you want, you will have your opportunity here." He told Hans about an enchanted castle where he could learn to be afraid. He only needed to spend 3 nights in the castle, and the king will give him his daughter for marriage. The next morning, Hans said to the king, "I would like to spend 3 nights in the enchanted castle." The king looked at him and said, "You can ask for 3 things." Hans replied, I would like a fire, a stool, and a carving board with a knife. The king gave him the object, and at night the boy went into the castle, made a fire, put the carving board and the knife next to the fire, and sat down on the stool. "Oh, I want to be scared," he said, "but I won't learn it here." The Boy Who Wanted to Learn Fear, Part 5. Around midnight, Hans heard a scream. "Oh, meow! We are freezing!" "You fools!" Hans shouted. "Why are you screaming? If you're cold, sit by the fire." Two huge black cats came and sat next to Hans. They look at him with their fiery eyes. Then they say, "Why don't we play cards?" "Why not?" replied Hans. "But first show me your claws." So the cats showed Hans their claws. "Oh," he said, "your nails are long. I had to cut them first." So he took the cats by the neck, put them on the carving board, and killed them. Hans was about to sit down next to the fire again, when black cats and dogs came out of every corner of the room. He watched them calmly for a while, but then he took his carving knife and shouted, "Get out of here!" And they all ran out of the castle. He went back and sat next to the fire and relaxed. After a while, Hans was sleepy. He saw a bed and went to sleep. But as soon as he closed his eyes, the bed began moving by itself, and it moved through the entire castle. It went faster and faster until it turned over and fell on top of him. Hans was not scared. He climbed out, took the covers and the pillows, and went to sleep next to the fire.